After the age of 70, life demands a different kind of attention. The body speaks louder, the risks get real, and the decisions you make about your health, habits, mindset, and money carry more weight than ever before. Here's the truth most people never hear. 99% of deaths after 70 happen for just 5 reasons, and nearly all of them are avoidable. Let's be clear. People are not dying simply because they turned 70. They're dying because they ignored the signs, stayed stuck in outdated routines, or failed to adapt. And most of them never got the chance to learn what you're about to hear. This is not about scaring you. This is about waking you up, because you can prevent what others think is just fate. The real tragedy is not death, it's regret. Regret for not taking action. Regret for believing age equals weakness. Regret for thinking it was too late. But here's the truth. If you're breathing, you're not done. You can still grow stronger, sharper, healthier, and more financially secure than ever. And the steps are simpler than you think. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 top causes of death after 70 and exactly how to protect yourself. We'll talk physical health, mental strength, daily habits, financial clarity, and the retirement mindset that could either save your life or steal your peace. Each section is packed with clear, effective advice that works for real people in the real world. No fluff, no recycled tips, just hard-earned truth and life-changing insight. If you care about staying alive, staying strong, and staying free, this is the moment to pay attention. Let's get into it. Section 1. Heart disease. The silent killer. You can outsmart. Heart disease remains the #1 cause of death after age 70. It doesn't hit fast, it creeps in silently. Decades of processed food, stress, high blood pressure, and lack of movement all add up. Then one day, a stroke, a heart attack, or sudden heart failure changes everything. But here's the truth. You can outsmart it. Even at 70 and beyond, you can reverse heart damage, improve circulation, and lower your risk without relying on 10 different pills. Let's start with the core issues: chronic inflammation, arterial plaque, buildup, poor nutrition and low movement stress, and poor sleep. To protect your heart, your daily strategy must cover nutrition, movement, mindset, and monitoring. 1. Eat to heal, not just to fill. Skip the outdated low-fat nonsense. You need healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, fatty fish, high-fiber veggies, and magnesium-rich foods, pumpkin seeds, leafy greens. These lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and help your arteries stay flexible. Avoid seed oils, fried foods, excess sugar, and processed carbs. These are heart killers. Swap them out for whole foods, spices like turmeric and garlic, and natural sources of potassium, like bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach. 2. Move with purpose. You don't need to run marathons, but you do need to move daily. Walking 30 minutes a day, doing light resistance training, even just bodyweight squats and wall push-ups, and stretching your hips and hamstrings can massively reduce blood pressure and improve circulation. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. Motion is medicine. 3. Know your numbers. By 70, you should know these like your own phone number. Blood pressure, target under 120/80. Resting heart rate, cholesterol breakdown. Focus on LDL particle size, not just total numbers. Inflammation markers, ask your doctor about CRP levels. Too many men walk around with normal blood work but still drop dead. Push for deeper testing. Be your own advocate. 4. Stress. Less, sleep more. Stress is a silent heart attacker. Cortisol raises blood pressure, damages arteries, and worsens sleep. Prioritize evening routines that calm your nervous system, stretching, magnesium supplements, turning off screens, and deep breathing before bed. Sleep is when your heart repairs itself. Without it, damage piles up. Consider natural support supplements like CoQ10, magnesium glycinate, omega-3s, and vitamin K2 can support heart health without side effects. Cod liver oil, beetroot powder, and hawthorn berry are also widely studied for improving circulation and cardiac function. You don't need a cardiologist to tell you that sitting all day, eating like you're 30, and ignoring stress will wreck your heart. But you can take ownership now. You can eat smarter, move with purpose, and pay attention to the signals your body gives you. A strong heart gives you independence, clarity, and energy. Protect it, and it will protect you. Section 2. Cancer, the lifestyle disease you can influence. After age 70, cancer becomes one of the deadliest threats. But here's what most people don't realize. It's not always genetic. In fact, up to 90% of cancers are driven by lifestyle, environment, and metabolic health. That means you're not powerless. You can either feed cancer or fight it with every bite, habit, and decision. Let's break it down. 1. Sugar fuels cancer. Starve. Cancer cells are metabolic monsters. They thrive on glucose and inflammation. The more sugar, white flour, and processed carbs you consume, the more fuel you give potential tumors. Instead, shift to a low-insulin, anti-inflammatory diet. Focus on cruciferous vegetables: broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, berries, turmeric, garlic, and green tea. These foods activate your body's natural detox and repair systems. Want proof? Studies have shown that ketogenic-style eating, low-carb, high healthy fats, can slow cancer progression and even shrink tumors in certain patients. 2. Detox. Your environment toxins are silent cancer triggers. Plastics, chemical cleaners, pesticides, mold, and even certain deodorants contain endocrine disruptors and carcinogens. Over time, your body's ability to detox slows with age, especially after 70. What can you do? Ditch plastic containers and water bottles. Use glass or stainless steel. Switch to natural cleaning products and unscented personal care items. Open your windows daily. Indoor air is often 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. Filter your water. Tap water often contains chlorine, heavy metals, and drug residues. 3. Get sun, not burnt. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to several cancers, including prostate, breast, and colon. After 70, your body becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. Spend 15 to 20 minutes outside daily without sunscreen. Then, if needed, supplement with 2,000 to 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 with K2 to help regulate cell growth and support your immune system. 4. Screen wisely, but not blindly. Cancer screenings can save lives, but not every test is worth the stress. Discuss with your doctor what truly matters based on your age, history, and symptoms. Key ones for older adults include colonoscopy every 10 years unless issues arise, PSA tests for prostate health in men, low-dose CT scans for smokers or ex-smokers at risk of lung cancer. Avoid over-screening. Focus on smart prevention, not fear-based testing. 5. Strengthen your immune army. Your immune system fights cancer daily. Support it. How? Sleep deeply, walk regularly, eat real food, reduce alcohol, laugh more, stay socially connected. Chronic loneliness weakens immunity just as much as smoking. You can also use natural immune boosters like medicinal mushrooms, reishi, turkey tail, zinc, selenium, and ashwagandha. The goal is not to live in fear, but but to live in control. You cannot eliminate every risk, but you can stack the odds in your favor. Cancer is not just about genes, it's about habits. Feed your body what it needs to heal, and you'll give cancer fewer chances to grow. Section 3. Cardiovascular disease, the silent killer of aging bodies. After 70, cardiovascular disease becomes the #1 killer and the most silent. Heart attacks, strokes, arterial blockages. The tragedy? Most of them are entirely preventable with the right knowledge and action. If your heart is weak, your entire body suffers. But if your heart is strong, you remain vibrant, mobile, and independent, even well into your 90s. Let's get into what actually works. 1. Arteries. Keep them young and flexible. The stiffness in your arteries isn't just a part of getting old. It's a sign of inflammation, calcification, and oxidative stress. You need to protect your blood vessels like gold. How? Cut back on ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, and seed oils. These inflame the lining of your arteries. Eat foods rich in magnesium, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and potassium. Avocados, sweet potatoes, these relax and support vascular function. Supplement with vitamin K2 to redirect calcium from your arteries back into your bones. This prevents hardening of the arteries. 2. Blood pressure. Keep it in the optimal zone. By 70, nearly 75% of men and women deal with elevated blood pressure, but many have no symptoms. High BP damages the heart, brain, and kidneys quietly for years. Your goal? Keep your blood pressure between 110/70 and 130/80. How? Walk at least 30 minutes per day. This alone can drop your systolic pressure by 10 to 15 points. Practice box breathing or meditative breathing daily to calm your nervous system. Eliminate high-sodium processed foods. Replace with sea salt in moderation, especially when sweating or exercising. 3. Move like your life depends on it, because it does. The heart is a muscle. The less you use it, the faster it declines. You do not need a gym. What you need is daily movement with intention. Fast walking, climbing stairs, resistance band exercises, lightweight training, yard work, or dancing studies show that men and women over 70 who engage in strength and mobility training live longer, experience fewer falls, and recover faster from illness. 4. Control blood sugar. Even if you're not diabetic, spikes in blood sugar cause inflammation and damage blood vessels. That damage adds up, leading to plaque buildup, clot formation, and sudden heart attacks. Even if you're not diabetic, you should eat as if you're metabolically sensitive. Never drink soda or sweetened coffee. Avoid snacking constantly. Give your body time to burn fat between meals. Eat protein first in every meal to blunt the sugar response. Consider a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, for a month. You'll learn what foods spike your levels and make smarter choices. 5. Sleep and stress. The hidden dangers. Poor sleep and chronic stress strain your cardiovascular system like smoking. After 70, insomnia, nighttime waking, and early rising are common but not normal. Fix this. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. Limit screens 2 hours before sleep. Try magnesium glycinate or chamomile tea in the evening. Unload mental stress with journaling or breathing techniques. Bottom line, you do not have to accept a weak heart or clogged arteries as your fate. Every single day, your choices either add years to your life or quietly take them away. Stay sharp, stay strong, and move with purpose. Section 4. Respiratory decline, protecting your lungs and oxygen flow. By the time you reach 70, your lungs aren't the same. They've taken in decades of air, pollutants, and sometimes damage from smoking or illness. But here's what most people don't realize. You can dramatically slow lung aging or even improve your lung capacity with simple changes. Your lungs are your life force. Oxygen is your fuel. Without it, your heart works harder, your brain fogs, and your muscles weaken. Let's make sure you're breathing like someone who plans to live to 100. 1. Posture. Affects your breathing. Slouched posture, common in older adults, compresses the lungs. When you sit hunched forward, your lungs can't expand fully. The result? Shallow, inefficient breathing. Here's how to fix it. Sit and stand, with shoulders back and chest open. Do thoracic mobility exercises, simple stretches that open the upper spine. Try lying flat on the floor daily to decompress your body and train natural alignment. Posture is not just about looking better, it's about breathing better. 2. Deep breathing exercises that extend life. Most people take shallow breaths from their chest. That limits oxygen intake. You want diaphragmatic breathing, using your belly, not your shoulders. Every morning and evening, spend 5 to 10 minutes doing this. Breathe in for 4 seconds through your nose. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 to 8 seconds through your mouth. Repeat for 10 to 15 cycles. This stimulates the vagus nerve, lowers stress, oxygenates your blood, and improves lung elasticity. Over time, your lungs begin to open back up and stay open. 3. Cut mucus-producing and inflammatory foods. Chronic lung issues are often worsened by silent inflammation. Dairy, fried foods, and processed grains can increase mucus production, leading to coughing and congestion. Instead, drink warm water with lemon and ginger daily. Use turmeric with black pepper to reduce inflammation. Include raw garlic or onions. They thin mucus and fight respiratory infections. Foods are either feeding your lungs or choking them. Choose wisely. 4. Walk or hike uphill. Train your lungs. Cardio for your lungs isn't just about movement, it's about resistance. When you walk uphill, climb stairs, or even breathe through your nose while exercising, you challenge your lungs to adapt. Here's a weekly goal. Walk at least 30 to 45 minutes a day. Include 2 to 3 sessions of uphill walking or stair climbing. Breathe only through your nose for short periods to strengthen your lungs. This naturally increases your lung volume, oxygen capacity, and endurance. 5. Get serious about air quality. What you breathe in every day matters just as much as how you breathe. Stop using chemical air fresheners and toxic cleaning sprays. They irritate your lungs. Invest in a HEPA air purifier in your bedroom and living room. Open windows for fresh air circulation whenever possible. If you live in a polluted area, wear a high-quality mask outdoors during peak pollution hours. Your home should be a place where your lungs can truly rest and heal. Respiratory decline is not inevitable. Most people don't realize how much control they have over their lung health. Every deep breath is a signal to your body that you are alive, alert, and still fighting. Honor that breath, train it, protect it, own it. Section 5. Cognitive decline. Defending your brain and staying mentally sharp. Losing your mind is one of the deepest fears people have after turning 70, and for good reason. Alzheimer's, dementia, and even mild cognitive decline can strip away independence, memory, and identity. But here's the truth. The pharmaceutical industry does not emphasize. Your daily habits shape your brain's future more than genetics do. If you want to stay sharp, independent, and in control of your thoughts, You must defend your brain like your life depends on it, because it does. 1. Your brain craves challenge, not comfort. Doing the same thing every day kills neural connections. Your brain needs novelty and challenge to grow and stay alive. That means learn a new language, instrument, or hobby. Even at 70 or 80, switch up routines. Drive different routes, brush with your non-dominant hand. Read genres you never read. Play strategy-based games like chess, Sudoku, or word puzzles. Not just for fun, but to rewire your brain daily. You are either building brain cells or losing them. There's no in-between. 2. Omega-3s and brain fuel. The brain is made up of 60% fat, and it loves omega-3 fatty acids. These reduce inflammation, support memory, and improve focus. Sources you need to include wild salmon, sardines, mackerel walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, a high-quality omega-3 supplement, especially with DHA. Also, feed your brain with clean, stable glucose from sweet potatoes, quinoa, blueberries, dark chocolate, 70% plus cocoa. Avoid heavy sugar spikes. They cause brain fog and long-term damage. 3. Protect your sleep like it's sacred. Sleep is when your brain detoxes. Literally, it flushes out toxins and resets memory. If you're not sleeping deeply, your brain is slowly drowning in waste. Here's how to improve it. No screens 1 hour before bed. Sleep in a completely dark, cool room. Drink magnesium glycinate before bed. Stick to the same sleep and wake time daily. Get at least 7 to 8 hours. Anything less is a slow road to cognitive decline. 4. Avoid silent brain killers. Certain things silently damage the brain over time. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which shrinks the hippocampus, memory center. Dehydration. Your brain is mostly water. Even 1 to 2% dehydration reduces cognition. Social isolation. Loneliness increases dementia risk by nearly 60%. So, what do? Meditate daily for even 5 to 10 minutes. Drink water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Stay connected. Call, visit, or join community groups to keep your emotional brain engaged. This is not about socializing for fun. It is about survival. 5. Train memory. Like a muscle. Use the method of loci, also called the memory palace. This ancient technique is proven to improve memory. Visualize a familiar location, like your home. Place things you want to remember inside those rooms in your mind. As you walk mentally through the rooms, you recall the info. Also, repeat people's names, make mental summaries of what you read, and teach others what you learn. Your brain was built to be trained. Treat it like a warrior's tool, not a fragile relic. Bottom line, mental decline is not a guarantee of aging. In fact, many people become mentally sharper in their 70s when they actively fight for it. You are not too old to grow, evolve, and stay sharp. Train your brain like your life depends on it, because it does. After 70, most deaths trace back to preventable causes: heart disease, cancer, infections, falls, and cognitive decline. But here's the truth. Aging is not a death sentence. It is a call to action. Your body and mind are still listening to what you feed them, how you move them, and what you believe about yourself. Every day is a new opportunity to fight back, to take control, to defy the odds. The majority may fall into decline, but you do not have to be part of that 99%. Choose to live stronger, sharper, healthier. It is never too late to start.